Please subscribe this channel and also click the bell icon to get the notifications first.
Hey guys, it's Mohammed and Fitos back with a new video. So today I'm going to make a video on multimeter and I'm also going to explain you what is multimeter and we are also going to test multimeter. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Multimeter is an instrument that is used to measure voltage, resistance over several ranges. It is also known as volt ohm multimeter. That means volt. It is known as because we can measure voltage. Ohm, it is the unit of resistor. That means it clearly shows that we can measure the resistance in the multimeter, and multimeter is the common name. So that we call it as volt ohm multimeter. So let's start testing.
This is the multimeter. You have red and black connecting wires, and of the same colors you also have pins. The black wire, which is this, you should always connect this to the last hole of the multimeter, the third hole of the multimeter. And if you are checking the ampere section is this one, as you can see, which I am marking using this pin. This is the ampere section. If you are checking the ampere section, you have to connect the red wire on the top hole, and if you are not checking, if you are checking other things, you have to connect the red wire to the second hole. This is how the connecting wires are done in the multimeter. So today we are going to test a battery, a LED, a resistor and a transistor. So let's start. So the first thing we are testing is the battery, a general battery, and this we are testing on the left side of the multimeter. We are not testing on the right side of the multimeter because on the right side of the multimeter the direct current is used. That means the DC current is used, which is used in the homes. But this side we check normal AC current, alternative currents which are present in batteries. So let's start. You have to keep the red wire on the small hole, that means the negative, and the big hole you have to keep the black wire, that is positive. You have to check one by one, and you can see now the rate is increasing, the number is increasing. This is a new battery, the 9-volt battery, and on the multimeter it also shown 9.72. That means it is showing correctly. So now let's check the another. Now we are going to check a LED. We are going to check a LED using the ohm column. The ohm column is this one. So we are in this also we are going to check one by one, and if this LED glows, that means this LED is working. So let's start. First we are checking from 20 ohm, and you can see it started glowing, that means this LED is working. So now you can see this LED work. So now let's move on to the another one. So this is a transistor. This transistor is used by keeping the arrow, the multimeter arrow on HFE, and you have to keep the base, emitter and collector of the transistor according to the holes, and then you can check the value on the multimeter. So this is how you check the transistor and use HFE in the multimeter. Now we are going to test resistor. I am keeping the resistor like this. It is not needed like a stand I am keeping, because on the flat surface it is hard to just keep the pins on the resistor. So you have to turn the arrow of the multimeter to ohm, because the resistor unit is ohm. So let's start from 20 ohm. So let's start. I am keeping the pins. It is not coming on 20 ohm. That means let's test on the 200 ohm. You can see the number are going and coming. That means the resistor is properly working. This is how we test the resistor. Hope you like this video, guys. If you are new at the channel, please subscribe this channel. And if you want me to do something else on my YouTube channel, please comment me down, and stay tuned till the next video. Thank you, guys.